Welcome back to Close Up and our check-in with the top two finishers in the Manchester mayoral race. Kevin Cavanaugh joins us now to discuss his priorities for the Queen City, and congratulations on advancing to the general election.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to be back here.
So, Alderman, what is the number one problem facing Manchester, and what are you going to do to fix it?
I think it's housing. I think everything you look at, from homelessness to workforce to housing to senior citizens that want to downsize but stay in Manchester. I've talked to some events, and someone said that to me. We're in our house. It's too big for us, but the first question is, where are we going to go? We want to stay in Manchester. So I think day one we hit with housing, work with the city and developers and see what we can do for our underused land. And I think it's every aspect of society is affected by it. So I think if we can do that, I'd be glad to get that going on day one.
Realistically, what do you have to do to really turbocharge that?
I think when they know, the city staff will be called on, developers will be called on, and say, come in. Look at our 10-year plan. Look at the areas we have. Look at the Riverwalk. I would love to see that developed. I would love to see maybe a summer concert series going on down there, and people can have a bridge walk right over the river. Manchester's got some beautiful spots. So I think if we can develop them and have multi-use areas, housing, it's going to jumpstart things. I think people will get excited about that, and I'll be a champion of that.
You mentioned the homeless issue, and you serve on the Board of Aldermen, which just decided to receive and file that new change to the ordinance that would have changed the camping ordinance to make it a little bit easier for police to move people along if they're camping or living on city streets, sidewalks, public property, things like that. That decision not to move forward with that, why is that? Why couldn't that be a tool for the city?
Well, we talked with the police too. When we talked, and they said, "What is it?" They try to use that relationship, and we're not going to arrest our way out of it. And we wouldn't be arresting them; it would be a ticket. I think we can continue working with the homeless, and I mean, I still feel like everyone deserves to feel safe on that sidewalk. If I'm out for a walk or a bike ride, I want to be able to be on that sidewalk. And we have to work with people that aren't acting in the appropriate way on the public sidewalks. And I think the police are doing a great job with that. We have outreach groups going out to talk with homelessness to really address that problem, because I think, again, it's just arresting our way out of it. It's not going to work. I think we work together to again, so everyone feels safe on that same sidewalk.
Do you think, short of an arrest, is there a way for the police to engage that will be a positive, I guess, that could help people move along if they need to?
And they're doing that. The police are doing that now, and the reports we're getting from them is that they're responsive. They have a good relationship. They're building more relationships with homeless people, and that's happening.
Very rare we get a new issue these days in Manchester, but this situation with the multifamily units and the trash change in the policy there that just came up, the city is going to be eliminating service to a wide range of multifamily units starting December 1st. You were on the board that approved this on a consent calendar vote. Why is this a good idea?
Well, this is a perfect example. When we talk about residents of the city and government working together. When we started with this problem, there was a rat infestation. How are we going to do this? DPW came up with this plan, and it's many cities across the Northeast that are doing this. But we can also work with, I've talked with the department head, and we're going to work on a waiver program too. If there's people out there that are having your units clean and you're putting the garbage in the right spot to keep things clean, you can file for this waiver and still have the city pick that up. You look at some of the private sectors where they can come in on 2 days a week. We do that in some areas downtown. If the goal is to keep the streets clean, keep Manchester clean, and again, keep it sanitary so people can live in their houses without having rat infestation. So but it's something we do to work together, and if just cutting something off, we're going to work with landlords and we're going to work with property owners to make sure it works. Do
you think it could raise the cost of an apartment, though, as that's shifted back on to people trying to rent?
Well, I mean, I think you've got to look, I mean, what's the cost of a rat infestation? I mean, if we can get rid of those rats, or those homeowners not going to have to hire an exterminator to come in. It's something, again, I mean, it's one of those things I want to do with government and residents to work together and say, is this working? And this is a problem we've had. It was about 6 months ago we had that, and we have to do something. We have to, if the drivers, they are seeing what's going on every day, and they say, no, this landlord is really keeping the place neat, we'll work with them. I mean, and if something needs to be done, we can work with those landlords too, that, hey, try to keep this clean this way, and this could be a win-win for both landlords and the city.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but really the people renting those apartments too.
Should the next mayor be taking a more active role with the school district in ensuring that kids can be bused to school effectively? We've seen issues with overcrowding, and now obviously with the shortage, buses being unable to take kids to charter schools.
Yeah, I think again we work together. I know the Teamsters, I think, represent a lot of those drivers, and I've talked to them about getting even maybe retirees that want to come back. We're feeling this everywhere. We're feeling this. I think a lot of that goes back to housing too, not only in the buses, but I mean small businesses downtown are saying, hey, we can't find people, and I think that still goes to housing. I think we definitely have to take an active role with the school district and anything we do with busing or education and class size.
All right, and as we wrap up here, Mayor Joyce Craig hasn't been afraid to take on Governor Chris Sununu. You're going to be the same way when you take over if you win?
You know, we're all, I mean, I've known Joyce since we were kids, and it's just that we all bring our own personalities to the table, how we work together. I mean, the governor put me on the Economic Reopening Task Force. I was proud to serve on that to work with businesses, and I'll stand by my record to work with everyone. I'll continue to do that.
All right, Alderman Cavanaugh, thanks for joining us on Close Up. We'll see you out there on the trail.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
Appreciate it.